All right, Storm Center coverage here on the Weather Network, and we are joined on the 29th day of April with Mark Robinson, who is our storm hunter. And Mark, you have carved quite a career out of chasing thunderstorms, tornadoes, you know, both sides of the border, obviously. In fact, around the world, I dare say. So let's first of all talk to you. I know you've been following these storms. Let's begin with the storms in the United States, because already this week there has been some severe weather.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We've seen in Nebraska, an area I actually know quite well, a very, very large tornado there. A little bit rain-wrapped, but you could definitely see this was a very, very wide, big tornado. Best thing about this, it went through Cherry County, which is in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing out there. It's almost the perfect tornado because it didn't hit anything. And then we move over. That whole system began to move east, as they do. Got into Wisconsin. Hail. Big storms there. We were potentially seeing, we saw the potential, for some serious tornadoes there. That didn't pan out, which was quite interesting. We had long lines of storms instead of isolated storms that could really get spinning and get going. And now we are watching that same system coming towards us in southern Ontario. And that's why I'm out and about and getting the car ready for a potential storms in southern Ontario today, but the big question is exactly where they're going to be.
Indeed, Mark. Now, just to look at this map here to show you the thunderstorm energy. We've got the humidity, we've got some wind shear. That's a change of wind direction with speed and or height, so that can get these storms rotating. So I guess I got to ask you, Mark, what is your plan for today?
I plan to chew my fingernails down to the bone while trying to figure out exactly where these storms are going to be. Yeah, we've got an interesting situation, and it is very typical of southern Ontario. Southern Ontario is one of the harder places to really forecast for because we've got the fuel in place. So the fuel is there. The potential is all there. We've got that, as you said, we've got that directional shear, which means that if a storm gets going, it's going to spin. It's going to give us a supercell. But the problem is what we don't have is a really good trigger for things to go off when you're talking about the area from about the 400 west. So we may see some isolated storms in there. If they do get going, there is the potential for them to be severe and to be isolated, which means we could really get them spinning and really, that one storm could dominate that whole area and pull in all the fuel to itself. If we go west of the, east of the 400, we do see the potential for a larger area of storms. So we may see, severe storms from, the east cottage country all the way over to Ottawa and into Quebec with these storms. That may be a bit more widespread, but this is not an area that is easy to chase. So I may have to stick west of the 400. So it's going to be an interesting day for me.
All right, but Mark, okay, 20 seconds very quickly. If you could somehow be in two places at once, Mark, where would you be today? Where would you like to split your
helicopter?
Yeah.
Yeah, helicopter in Gatineau or southwestern Ontario with the really good chase territory and the potential. That is my answer.
All right, Mark, we will be following your adventures as always. Now, that's not the only area of thunderstorm potential today, but also southern areas of Alberta as well. Could be locally heavy rain, strong wind gusts, and possibly some small hail. And just to show you things, we got some colder air in the mountains. We've seen some snow showers through the afternoon. That's when we could see some thunderstorms in and around the Calgary area, and certainly so. So anywhere from Red Deer to the U.S. border, that could be potential for some thunderstorms as well. Temperatures today, 14 degrees in Vancouver, 14 degrees in Halifax. Again, most of the action will be in Ontario and western areas of Quebec today into this evening. Now, across the west, we're going to see a big area of high pressure really take hold, and this is going to really bring your temperatures up. Take a look at Winnipeg by the weekend. We could be flirting with the mid to upper 20s, and Regina, the Queen City, you too will be basking in some warmth.